I could go to my house. Can you have an officer meet me at 70? Because they're gonna continue to stop. I'm in a Ford Ranger. It's a white Ford Ranger. My name is Carissa Tabona. Yeah, he's been threatening me. I actually emailed he's following my car. I emailed the courthouse on, I have my stream on filming them because I didn't know what else to do. So I called the courthouse on, I emailed the courthouse on, I forget the date that I emailed them. I spoke to them yesterday and I spoke to them, I told them I was going to be coming on Monday. And this has been going on for quite some time. Yeah, I'm going to pull over. Yeah, the Boca, the Boca Beach shops. I'm gonna pull behind the boat. I'm sorry, I'm really shaking.
Good. At their last 252-50 rollover. Last and second EMS immediate roll.
Okay. Yeah, my bad, man. Look, I've been wrestling with OBS for the past hour, and I was hitting, the go live button, and I couldn't do it, and I think that's just a skill issue on my part. So we're back over on StreamYard, okay? Which means, right? Which means now, we can have guests. Some. What's up, Petite? What's up, Freeside? Tater Salad? Nah, man, you're on my list. How dare you do this to me? I'm fucking terrible, dude. I'm sorry. I'm terrible. I have no right going live this late. Sorry about that. So, if you guys weren't here for the last stream, you know that we caught Controlla in 4K. All right? Trying to rewrite history. And people have brought the receipts where she was trying to actively sabotage a GoFundMe for cancer treatment. And when a commenter called her out on it, she's like, I didn't do it. You're rewriting history. You have absolutely no clue what you're talking about. Go suck a dick or something. It's funny too. She talked about karma. And look, she might not believe in karma, but karma definitely believes in her. Because a highly anticipated Florida court date happened, and she lost. Now, what would you typically do if you take a heavy loss that's displayed on the internet for everybody to see? Would you go live and talk shit, putting you in that same exact position? Or would you take a step back, a couple of steps back, 3 steps back, and think to myself, hey, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a little break, recuperate myself, not put too much value into what people say about me on the internet, and then maybe, whatever. Okay. But she didn't do that. You would gamble? Yeah. What's up, Kate? You would gamble personally? Let's gamble, dude. What's up, bro? Yeah, the eating. Oh, I know. God hates ugly. But when you have to defend yourself, it's another situation. But still. Yeah. No, of course. Anyway, so like, where do we even begin, dude? Shall we begin with her 12-minute stream where she said that she deserves to be compensated for her time again. And that if you guys want her to do a desktop stream, you're gonna have to donate. Okay? She doesn't even do it for the love of the game, dude. She's telling chatters too that I really don't want to stream. I'm not really interested in streaming, but I'll do it for a pretty penny. Well, like, you don't care about the viewers then, bro. Like, if you don't enjoy it, don't do it. Because if you don't enjoy what you do, you're bringing nothing of value to the table. Okay, bringing nothing of value to Gary's table. Matter of fact. Okay, let's go and show this. Let's go and check this out. Nice.
Dilio, right? I decided that time is precious to me. No, for real, like, I'm only gonna stream for like a half hour ish, maybe I'll stream a little bit longer depending. But if you guys want me to go on my computer, show me. Like, I will pull out my laptop and do a desktop stream if that's what people want. But obviously, I need to be shown that with actions first. Yeah. So, but yeah, I really don't even want to. I didn't even want to stream. Sometimes I don't want to. Most of the time, I don't want to stream. So, for me, if I'm gonna stream, if I'm gonna stay streaming, there needs to be like some type of compensate because I'm broke.
Some kind of compensation because I'm broke. I spent all my money on Labubu's and Starbucks and White Castle and Pop Mart and Amazon. Compensate me because I'm wasting my valuable time streaming to people on the internet. It's such a hard thing to do. It's very difficult, dude. So hard.
Joke.
Somebody prove that they care by donating, okay? Like, dude.
I paid all my bills and yeah. So we could do a desktop stream for the right price. And I know that annoys people and I know that upsets people. And that is also fine. You don't have to donate. You don't have to support me. I don't have to stream. That's how that works. Because I don't want it to come across like, oh, I don't know, whatever. Like, I just, if you can't do it, you can't do it. That's fine. But I'd rather spend my time doing other things, if that makes sense. Because at this point, like, it kind of feels like work.
Okay, guys, look, so nobody says this, okay? Like, streaming is the easiest thing you could possibly do. Anybody in chat can do exactly what I'm doing right now. We've already been through this. We're putting so much hard work out there, man, and I deserve to be compensated for my time for sitting my fat ass in a computer chair reacting to Vegan Patriot. It's such a hard thing to do, dude. Fucking pay me, bro. I got to sit there and sit in my chair and watch Vegan Patriot. Come on, dude. Appreciate the 20s, appreciate the 5s, appreciate the 3s. Nobody's entitled to donate to you. If you feel like people aren't donating enough, if that's what you care for, then maybe you're not doing your job correctly. And maybe it's time to move on to other things, okay? If it feels like work, then go do something enjoyable and shut the fuck up. Well, there you go, Careless Kate. I agree. I
also wanted to say that I don't care what some fucking bum loser bitch in Canada has to say about me. This bitch has been talking about me every day for months and months and months. She wants to like be me or be inside me or something. But Icky, I'm not interested in you. I don't find you attractive. Like, you're a bum. Please leave me alone. Thank you. Like I don't even mention this icky bitch. But every second of every day, controller. Nobody likes you unless you talk about me. That's so pathetic for you. That's sad.
So I would like to go ahead and apply that same logic to controller. But vegan. Oh, but vegan. Oh, but Pebs. Oh, but Zaya. Like, nobody cares what you have to say unless you're talking about Zaya, unless you're talking about Pebs, unless you're talking about vegan. That's when you get viewers. I watched you. I think it was either today or yesterday. I'm not sure, dude. But you're reacting to body cams. You have like 10 people in chat. So again, know your audience. I think you have to understand and stop coping. That people only watch you when, one, you crash out. 2, it's about Vegan Patriot. 3, it's about Pebs and Zaya. So people can clip you and recycle it for content. That's it. So do you want to know what you guys call that? You call that a lol cow. And she's accepted that too. She said, if I'm a lol cow, I'm the prettiest lol cow. Again, like when you're 40 years old, that's not something that you want to like show off as like a badge of honor, especially when you're a parent as well. You know, you have a family that you have to go take care of, but you're too busy wanting to be a part of the IP2 network. It ain't worth it, dude. I can talk about so-and-so, but they can't talk about me. So it's stupid. Like,
bro, she wrote a fucking dissertation. She wrote a motherfucking dissertation about me. Like, this bitch is unfucking hinged. Find a fucking friend. Find a fucking hobby. Go meet up with your fucking e-boyfriend in real life or something. Figure it the fuck out, bitch. Well, that's great for you. Like, I'm happy that you like her. Imagine, like, bro, this is how sad and pathetic streaming and YouTube has gotten. That the biggest recappers, quote unquote, recappers and streamers don't even cam up. You have an entire community now on the internet that does not cam up, that lives in the shadows, is afraid to cam up. How are these streamers? How are these streamers? Oh, that's right.
All right, guys, listen up, dude. We'll be camming up for a $50 donation. Okay, so you watch me smoke dope in my car while driving on the freeway. Okay. Control should focus more on making actual content versus reacting. There's nothing wrong with reacting, but I think to a sense you have to understand that, like, at that point you're entitled to nobody's, donations. She could teach us the best ways to tie people up before stealing their EBT and library cards and a permit. So there you go. Why don't you teach people that?
They're leeches. They're fucking leeches. And you people allow it. And then the people like me that will cam up and will do shit, you'll get less and less from people who actually stream. The more that you allow these fucking loser do-nothings, fucking desktop fucking recappers that literally do nothing, the longer that you keep on like acting like they're streamers, the more people aren't going to fucking stream, bro. Thank you for the 20.
Wow.
That's enough to get a desktop stream started.
Wow. Who's donating to this shit? Who's donating to this? Who is it? Graham, I know you know, and I know. Is it Mermaid? Oh, thanks for the 20. I guess I'll do a desktop stream today. Like, who's donating to this? There are successful recappers and streamers that don't show face. It's Jadis. Yeah, buy more gifts for the little one. It's Jake Silver. Jesus Christ. The same people who donate for Lockout Live shit. I don't. Stupid.
That's how the stream started. How long I stay, that depends on the compensation. But yeah. Thank you for the bacon. Thank you for the bacon. Thank you for the bacon. It's more than Icky ever gets. Like, how pathetic is Icky? Like, yo, you had to go and fucking e-date a fucking young fucking guy and prey upon him just so that you could try to get fucking people to like you on the internet.
So when we're talking about young guys, I'm not sure if she's referring to like the 25-year-old guys were talking about in chat the other time I was live. And now she's calling this person a predator. I think by 25, 28, however this guy is, you're a fucking adult, dude. Yeah, young, almost 30. Almost 30, dude. This ain't some 18-year-old, you know what I mean? This isn't like a teenager. Pushing 30, some young guy, by the way. Big T, you dated a real young one in real life. Yeah, 16 and 19. Yeah, that's weird. That's like high school freshmen compared to people that graduate. You know, come on, man, that's weird. Can I get a $5 for a pre-roll? Listen, if you guys don't donate, it's not worth my time. And you're going to be lucky if you get a desktop stream. Okay?
How sad and pathetic, bitch. Couldn't be me, wouldn't be me, and it shouldn't be you, but it is.
By the way, like, the whole entire family seems to be full of predators, too. She told the story about her sister in the bathroom. We're not going to get into that. You guys know. And then she told the story about who? Her grandfather? How her grandfather's a pedophile? And I'm wondering to myself, too, why is it every time these people get exposed, they always have pedophiles in the family? In this case, Control willingly said so, that they were a creep. What's up with that? The Hills Have Eyes family, man. Like it just reminds me of I might sound retarded here, but it reminds me of the Bakers from Resident Evil 7, and that's how I imagine that family. Okay, if you know, you know. Generational hype, just like the Wilkins. Some pedophiles, dude. I seriously don't know what's up with that, and it really does explain their behavior. Okay. Anyway, it's nice to see you, Barry, Bathory, Spooky Tuesday in chat. I'm like 2 hours late. Okay. Why does she think it's okay to sing? You're not allowed to sing.
It sure is. I won't be. Hello. I'm gonna be on camera in a minute, but okay, I'm gonna leave this one for twerk. Let's see how this smells. Ooh, that smells good. What does this one smell like? This one smells good too. Ooh. I got like this air stuff from the Target. Oh, and I got Winnie the Pooh and Stitch socks. Wow. I'm so poor right now. I'm so poor right now. I paid for all my bills.
Weird too. So since she doesn't pay bills, how is she going broke every month? Okay, phone bill, cool. How is she going broke bi-weekly? But she's calling other people broke. She called me broke. She called the people in my chat broke. She called Pebs broke. So, in this case, I don't want to hear you use that ever again. All that fast food, I can't talk. I'm a fat fuck. But, yeah, sometimes you got to eat in. You know, sometimes you got to lock in and eat in. Spend less time on Amazon and Pop Mart. Then maybe you'll have time. I don't think mothers should be broke. I don't think that money's going towards the family. It's going towards her spending habit. Okay. How are they always broke? Dude, I don't know. You can't. Well, actually, hold on, Corolla. Actually, if you do know, her account would always be in negative, and she would sit in the parking lot waiting for donations outside the dispensary. She would sit there and beg. Accounts in the negatives. You send her 20. Oh, thank you, but my account's still in the negative. Send some more maybe next time. Then in that case, you're not adulting correctly. I'm so broke, I need $100 for weed. Yeah, that's when you have to kind of, you know, rearrange your spending habits and maybe make up a budget. Who cares that she is broke? Who cares? Well, she made it our business. So maybe you should go donate and go help her out. You're broke, you need money for drugs. Well, then in that case, then Gary's going to take care of it. Because Gary plays more of a role of a father, which is strange. So I don't know what's going on in that house.
And some Disney trip that I might go on. Come on, go on, you stupid bitch. Hey there, lonely girl. Oh, I thought I pulled that off. I didn't. Dumbass bitch. Bro, I've never shopped on Temu, and I literally never will. Like, go away, Temu. Go away. I don't want you. I don't want you. I think it's funny that, like, people like Vegan are out here, like, trying to, like, talk crap about.
By the way, so, like, nobody mentioned Vegan, and she has a tendency of bringing her up when she has nothing else to say. Okay. That's why you hear her singing, and the only time she makes up a conversation is when she's complaining about somebody else. Okay. There you go. The singing's in between that. Now she's singing about going to Disney. Get your shit together. I'm broke. I'm going to Disney on Gary's dime.
I mean, like,
it's all on Gary's dime, dude. Like,
man,
we all
do
know
you
this.
see what your life looks like? Like, what? Okay, have fun talking about me. It's just that, like, the people that have so much to say about me, they're all doing so much worse than me, and I can't take anything that they say seriously. That's really what it boils down to.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't live with a stepfather with a child that I barely take care of. And I'm not begging online for donations because I can't manage my finances. And I also don't get a car note for a vehicle that I can't afford. So then I have to dry beg even harder. So I would consider that losing. And what we're doing is winning. Okay. You know, we're not online begging for money for pre-rolls, right? Very hot. I'm actually kind of surprised she never shopped on Temu. Bro, backbone, dude. It's all about Pop Mart now. You got to look into that.
Like, the lot of you are just doing worse than me. And it's like, how can I listen to what people that are doing worse than me have to say? Like, not one person that critiques me is doing better than me. Not one. Not a single solitary one. Not a one. And to me, that's just like,
whoa!
What the fuck am I going to listen to you for?
Whoa!
Yeah, when was the last time that I even talked about, like, actually recapped Vegan or talked about Vegan? Iggy has been talking about me for weeks and weeks on end, and I barely even been streaming. fucking obsession. Like she wants to crawl up in my pussy hole. Like, I don't like you like that, bitch. I don't like you at all. You're fucking.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Is that a pink drink that I'm looking at right now? Are we looking at a pink drink from Starbucks? Is that what that is? What is that? What am I looking at? Where did you get that from? Definitely not from home. So again, we're talking about managing your finances. Maybe stop going out so often. Also, nobody's crawling up in that pussy of yours. Nobody would tap that. Okay? Nobody's tapping that. You wish. Maybe except for Jadis, but in that case, you're letting like an actual predator tap that shit. So, is that her famous pink drink? Man, like, what even is this?
You're fucking weird. Hating on me ain't gonna make your fucking shadow any smaller, bitch. It's not. Oh, and guess what? Y'all keep on talking about my titty sagging. Listen, knock on wood, them bitches ain't sagged yet, and I don't lost a ton of weight. So it ain't looking good for you out here. I don't got really no extra skin. So that whole hope that I'm going to be like sagging and bagging, nope, didn't happen. It just didn't. So sorry for you. You didn't get what you wanted. I'm living my best life.
I know the person who just admitted that they're broke isn't telling me that they're living their best life, bro. Talking about vegan, talking about her tits. And this is what we have to donate to. Because her time needs to be compensated. You gotta pay to listen to her talk about her tits, okay? The angle really accents her second chin. Well, look, you got to pick an angle when you stream. You got to pick a really nice angle. That's not it. That doesn't really show off the weight loss to me. I can't wait till she gains the weight back. No, so like, again, I'm like, when you're on Wegovy, whatever you're on, you have to change your eating habits. You can't just eat whatever you want. That's more of like an assistance. Once you get off of that, right? You think to yourself, hey, I lost enough weight. Let me go get off of this. It's over. Aw, man. Which titties are sagging? First set or the second set? Exactly. First set or the second set? She has 4.
Made a couple M's. I'm living my best life. It's my birthday. At least that's what I'm dressed like. I ain't never had a problem showing y'all the real me. Hair when it's fucked up. Crib when it's filthy. Way before the deal me. Used to strip to pay the bills me. Sorry. And that only going to show that only God knows on the road.
Okay. Anyway. All right. So that's enough of that. Okay. That is enough of that. So Mary J uploaded a video. It's funny. So she claimed that she won and that she was never going to talk about Zay or Pebs again. Well, she broke that immediately. It kind of reminded me back then when Cyrus would vow to never talk about anybody that's been trolling him or messing with his quote unquote personal life. And she can't help herself, dude. That's her life. Well, too bad. Like it's definitely not a life to live. I would oh shit, here it is. I would contemplate it. So
I will continue to refile until it is. I will refile and I will continue to refile until it is filed. And if I have to fucking go to Michigan to file another fucking PPO, I'll do that too. A lot of these people have literally nothing without talking about me, because without vilifying me, like nothing makes sense for them. So like the actual fucking nerve of you to try to project onto me. Here's the thing too, like I'm going to explain something, because clearly that this message hasn't gotten across. I did not take an L in court. I did not take an L in court. I want to be so fucking straightforward with that. I made an agreement. I came to an agreement. I challenge any of you to get the transcripts from that court so that you could see what actually happened. Go get the court transcript and go see if I took an L or not. Because now I'm going to actually talk about it. Because I'm getting really fucking sick of this. First of all, when we were in court, the consequences of a protection order was explained in detail. And the judge turned around and said, you look like a smart guy. I don't think you want an order of protection on you. That's exactly what the judge said to him. That was the compliment that he's talking about. It's called an ego stroke to try to get you to agree. The judge made it clear that you can't follow me, you can't stalk me, and you can't harass me. You also can't fucking threaten me. Okay? So if I find out that I'm being threatened from that person's channel, I will refile the protection order, because that is another thing that the judge made very fucking clear.
So like, that sounds like a loss to me. Nothing says that Zaya can't talk about you. As far as I'm concerned, say what you want about the guy. I haven't seen him threaten her yet. Yo, what's going on, Big Dad Giga Chat? What's up, bro? Yeah, how are you? I don't think anything went through, right? Nothing went through. I'm going to refile now. Yeah. Okay, right. So I didn't take an L, but I'm going to refile. Okay. She's loud. I had to turn her ass down, her shouting. Not angry, by the way. Doesn't take any of this seriously, by the way. Not affected, by the way. Not taking L's, by the way. You lose. You lose. Matter of fact, nobody's afraid of you. Like, we both know, I know, the chat knows that you're in a relationship with your stepfather. Try taking that to court. Okay? We all know it. We all know it. That's why you don't pay anything, and Gary flies you out to Florida and Boca, to Disney World. Like, dude. No stepdad's going to do that to a 40-year-old. All right? Without some compensation. All right? We need some compensation here. Judge said he can talk about her. Yeah. Well, let's check. Look, I think watching and giving your take isn't a threat. She's trying to abuse the courts to attack her enemies with law. Well, there you go. There you go. I can't. She literally tried to weaponize the legal system just so she can get a quick W to flex on YouTube. And it's funny, too, because she thought that she could just log on, cry to the judge, and then get a piece of paper to wave around on stream, right? But what's the problem? She brought absolutely zero evidence. Literally nothing. The things that she stated, no evidence. Your Honor, take my word because I'm crying to you and because I'm a single mom. You can't keep playing the card, bro. You didn't win if the guy's still allowed to talk about you, and now you want to refile. Where are the threats? That's what I'm curious about.
Clear that you cannot threaten me, you cannot harass me, and you cannot use your channel to cyber stalk me either. The judge also asked him to leave me alone. The judge said, can you leave her alone? Will you leave her alone? And he turned around and he said, are you asking me to leave her alone? And the judge said, yes, I am asking you to leave her alone. I think that that's what is best.
Okay, cool. So it seems to me like it's not on paper. It's not on paper. I'm surprised she didn't show up with the Bible. None. Baby Christian, by the way. So Big Dad Giga Chat said, not only is she banging her stepdad, but what drug counselor smokes weed constantly? Cannabis is still federally illegal, and while not heroin, it's definitely still a drug. So we actually reviewed the other day from Away with Words that she was smoking at a children's park and she wouldn't put it out. And she was like, I dare some Karen to come talk to me about this. But But she was like, hey, I'm not smoking at the park. I'm on the outside of the gate. So she steps on the other side and she's sitting on a bench and she's still smoking. Sometime later, she goes in the car to put somebody in the back seat, okay? And while buckling them in, she's still smoking. And then she proceeded to say that it was okay for her to smoke weed in front of children because somebody like Trisha drinks alcohol in front of her children or whatever it was. Or sorry, wait, what did she say? She said that she was allowed to smoke weed in front of her kid because she doesn't beat her children like Trisha does, actually. I think that was it. What an absurd statement. But she's sober. I have
The right to
I haven't seen a
safety.
time
And then the judge made it clear about freedom of speech.
where she's not smoking.
The First Amendment. You have the right to talk about me. You don't have the right to threaten me.
So nobody's threatening you. We're talking about you. Go suck a little dick or something, like keep coping, dude. Like I think as long as you're going to be streaming, you're going to be judged and archived accordingly. Like nobody's threatening you, but you reap what you sow. When you said that you're going to shoot Zaya and Pebs in the face the second they step foot in Boca, like you were the mayor, that you ran things down there, you brought it upon yourself. You don't hear me telling people like, hey, if you pull up, I'm going to shoot you in the fucking face. Like, you don't do that because some people are going to say, bet. Let's go and put that to the test really quick. But you ain't shooting nobody. You ain't shooting nobody with your lazy eye. She should have put the cherry on top and called the judge redundant. Oh my God.
And you don't have the right to harass me. I have the right to safety and peace. I got a bunch of messages that I was being threatened by him and his friends last night. And if I get video footage that is true, I will refile. And I will continue to refile until it is filed. Guess what happens if that protection order goes through? He loses a bunch of fucking rights. And I'm not playing around. I agreed to be left alone. I made it clear. If he will leave me alone, I'm okay with it. I didn't push for the protection order. We didn't even get to that part of the fucking hearing. The judge literally said, I don't know if she meets the requirements for a protection order because I haven't even asked certain questions. But before we get to that, I don't want to file an injunction. Can we come to an agreement? I kept my fucking mouth shut for how long?
That being said, so what the judge was telling you is that it was a waste of fucking time. All right, you got lucky. Nothing was filed. It was just based off of the word. We're not breaking any laws, okay? Nothing's being violated. I'm going to refile it because I didn't do it correctly last time. That's what she said earlier on, too. She's going to end up on that list of people that file court cases too much. What do you call that as well? The people who like to call the police so much down in Akron, Ohio, right? Disturbed individuals, right? We call them 43.
I have people constantly hitting me up like, yo, he's talking about you. Yo, he's threatening you. Yo, he's doing this. I had a dream last night that he was playing videos of my sister's wedding. I don't know how that's true in my brain, but it makes sense now because I was being threatened on his channel. If I get footage that I was threatened last night on that channel, I am going to refile. And guess what? This time I spoke to victims advocacy, and I'm not going to be the one to refile it. A paralegal is going to be the one to refile it. I will fucking produce the text message of the paralegal telling me, you don't file it. We will file it for you. That way it goes through. We will help you. Play with me if you want to. I didn't take an L that day and he didn't take a W. We came to an agreement, but if the agreement cannot be honored, I will refile because that's what the judge told me to do. And guess what? We will go back in front of the same exact judge. And this time I will tell the judge, you're going to see my evidence and you're going to grant that order.
There's no evidence there. Like, guys, her evidence was on a piece of paper. She didn't bring a thumb drive, right? She didn't bring her own laptop. I heard that Zaya brought his own laptop. She brought nothing, but it was printed on a piece of paper and it was a screenshot of my live stream where Zaya was on the sidewalk recording her vehicle in a public space. So that's her evidence, dude. There you go. Sir, here he is filming my car in a public space. God forbid. I spoke to a parallel. She's retarded. It was William's comment too. So William's comment was on the paper. She couldn't even get it from the source, and she's so retarded. She says she doesn't watch me. She pulled up my stream and then started taking screenshots for evidence. Nobody cared. No laptop, no thumb drive, no nothing. You're an idiot. You didn't come prepared. It is what it is. I'm gonna refile. I'm gonna refile with the parallel. The parallel. Is that what she said though? Right? No, Dante. Like I swear to God, she said parallel. But maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Well, there you go. Yeah. Everybody thinks she's a joke. Her family, the internet, the cops, the judge.
Because I didn't press last time. And now that I know it's continuing, I'm going to reach out to Boca Raton PD and I'm going to let them know that the body cam footage is going to be used for harassment and stalking. And if they release it, then I'm going to file something against them because my family is in that, there's civilians in that, and I am not a criminal. There's no reason for my face to be put out in that body cam footage. I wasn't convicted of a crime. So there's no reason for me to be put out publicly. They weren't convicted of a crime and you could get in trouble for showing them. So if I get a video today that I was threatened on that channel last night and that person's face is on the screen while I'm being threatened, I'm going to refile the order. I'm going to reach out to the victims advocacy. I'm going to talk to the paralegal because I'm sick of my real life being fucked with by weirdos online. I don't know if you know this, but when you get into a court of law and you agree to something in front of a judge, that's still legally binding. So now I have what I need. You will lose a bunch of fucking rights if you can't leave me the fuck alone. If I have to go down there again, if I have to make a whole nother trip down there, I will. I'll leave my child alone. You threatened my kid. You threatened a minor. Do you know what he brought up in court, by the way? He told the judge that the reason why he talks about my daughter is because I put videos of my daughter putting balloons in her chest online. That's literally what he said to the judge. And the judge turned around to me. The judge got pissed off and was like, why would you put a video like that of your daughter online? I said, well, because I was a drug addict. I didn't even...
It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter. How many times are we going to keep playing the I'm a drug addict card, bitch? Like, what? Come on, man. Well, I was a drug addict, and that's why I did it. Go ahead and just excuse my behavior. She's stupid. She did do that. No, but I was a drug addict. Okay, dude. I got a question to you. So, like, were you a drug addict when you were at the children's park smoking dope in a space meant for children? That was like what, 2022? Were you a drug addict then? At what point realistically, dude, is where did you stop being a drug addict? Because it seems to change a lot, bro. Like, come on, man. Now she knows how the others felt that she went after over and over and over again. Exactly. What's up, Snow White? How you doing? What she did. Thank you, Mr. Flouch. Thank you. I didn't want to say it, but what she did, I've never seen it, but she admitted to it right here, right? So I've never seen it. But if what you're saying, what you did, what you admitted to is true, then that's basically what Mr. Flouch said. It seems like CP to me. But according to her, bro, like that's okay because she was an active recovery or she was a drug addict at the time. It doesn't fucking matter, dude. Doesn't matter. Like, you need to be like, whatever, man. Like, whatever, dude. She's sick in the head, bro. So Chad says no. The judge asked him to leave her alone because he doesn't want to see or hear her again. I don't blame him. Not legally binding. She's getting her law from ChatGPT. She is the female Cyrax. Thank you. Thank you. Right, so not legally binding. So there you go. You put my grimace to shame. Oh my God. She's fucking stupid, dude. All right, well, I'm done pausing so much.
feel like telling the whole truth of the situation.
I'm just kidding.
On court record, I talked about the fact that he moved he DM'd a 16-year-old and moved her into his house when she was 18. I said that on record. That's on court record. Me saying that in court documents. I said it under oath because the judge asked me, "Why is this happening?" I said, "Well, Your Honor, I call him a predator online because I feel that he's a predator."
So it's not okay. Okay, so it's that you feel, and it's not that you know. Now that's the key word there. Under oath. Under oath. I said under oath like an idiot. Under oath. Oh well, because I feel like it.
Told the judge
what you think and not what you know.
that I don't call him a child predator because he talked about balloons in my daughter's bathing suit. I call him a child predator because he made pedophilic comments about my child's underwear. I cried because this is my real life that people are fucking with. And I seen the judge's reaction to the thing about my child. How do you think the judge is going to feel when I start showing videos of you threatening that same child?
Right on. It's like you didn't bring that to court though. So you had a piece of paper with my live stream screenshots on there, and then that was your evidence, and then like your opposition brought a laptop. So it seemed like to me, regardless of how people feel about this guy, he brought it to her that day, and there was nothing that she could do about it. It is what it is. Okay, I'm not reading that. Oh wait, that's true. She had clothing on there for somebody. She did. It's weird, and that's probably what Jadis is buying. Unfortunately, he's going to feel he's annoyed you. Where are you from? Okay, so nobody threatened the person who allegedly, according to Big T, smells like onions. So she said that all of this persons and their friends, that they all smell like onions, which is a weird thing to say. It's stupid.
Done. I've tried to show so much grace. I've tried to show so much forgiveness. It just doesn't seem to work. I'm not going to be in agreement anymore. I'm not going to come to an agreement. I'm going to refile, and I'm going to let the court know I did what you said. For weeks, I didn't even talk about the court case, and I was threatened every single day. You could put all your videos on members only, by the way. The way that you archive my streams, all of your streams are archived. You were given a gift that day, and apparently you're too much of a narcissist to understand that. I'm going to refile because it's not stopping.
You know what, George, now that you mention it, I can definitely see it. I could definitely see it now. You make a great point. Now I see it.
I tell the truth, bro. I don't lie to you people about anything. I'm going to say one more time. The judge made it clear that he didn't even see if I met the requirements for a protection order. I know for a fact that I have what I need for a protection order. I agreed in the court to you just leaving me alone, but you can't seem to do that. So now you need an order. And I'm going to make that clear to the judge. And if I have to fucking go to Michigan to file another fucking PPO, I'll do that too. You don't get to fucking threaten me and come at me and my family because something awful happened in yours. But that doesn't give his fucking troglodyte, fucking redheaded stepchild, fucking miserable bitch girlfriend to fucking say the disgusting things that she said about my family and my child. Because if that's
So who's she referring to? Is she referring to Sue here? I wonder if she's referring to Sue here. Interesting.
the case, and I was justified in every fucking thing that I did to Bombshell. I haven't
Never mind.
even mentioned the pig that he lives with. I haven't even mentioned that pig bitch. Every fucking day they talk about me. I always tell you guys what I'm going to do. I'm refiling. Clearly, an adult doesn't know how to be an adult. Nothing that I have done or said has justified him stalking and harassing me. I don't care if I talk about you every second of every day. That doesn't give you the right to talk about me. That doesn't give you the right to stalk my child.
What?
Of every day, that doesn't give you the right to talk about me.
It doesn't give you the right to talk about me. There you go. So seriously, it's not about the threats, dude. I can talk about you every second of every single day for the rest of my life. That doesn't give you the right to talk about me. And there you go. I can talk about you, but you can't talk about me. This is the Wilkins syndrome, dude. This is the Wilkins syndrome that we've been talking about for a few years. I can talk about you of every waking second of my day. You can't talk about me. Okay, so what you just said right there is that you don't care about the threats. It's not about threats, dude.
That doesn't give you the right to stalk my child in her school. Not only has he broken the law in real life, he's broken the law online. This goes past freedom of speech. So now I have even more. Because now I can go to court and say, Your Honor, you told this person to leave me alone. You told him what he stood to lose if he couldn't leave me alone. And he still continued. Clearly, he can't do it on his own. So he's going to need you to do it for him. You want to know why I didn't file the order as soon as I got to Florida? Which I should have, because that would have been a smarter thing to do, because now I realize, right? But the reason why I didn't, I wanted proof that this was a real thing, which I got. And the temporary order was granted and served. I did have a TPO. I don't care what anyone says about that. And the only reason why I didn't get the full order is because I made an agreement. I'm not going to make an agreement.
Why would you make an agreement? Hold on now. Okay, got it. If that was the case, she's lying, by the way, but hypothetically, if that was the case, you fucked up and you're an idiot. We made an agreement with a guy that I claimed is a pedophile. We made an agreement with a guy that was stalking my child. Who the fuck does that? Because you know it didn't. Because you know in your heart, these threats that you're explaining aren't true. Cases anyone can get a temporary RO. And the reason why we didn't get the full one is because I made a deal with a guy that I claimed is a pedophile. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here. She wanted an order just to make an agreement? Sounds like something Cyrax would do, bro. If you had an opportunity, and you're saying that you had the opportunity to get a full RO, you didn't take it, but now you want to refile. So you're negotiating with a guy that you claim is a pedophile. Just so everybody hears right now, that's what she did. Why would you do that? Why would you do that if that were true? We made a negotiation. Like, it's stupid. Who does that? How many years in prison will he serve? 20 years with Bubba? 20 years with Bubba? Oh, but trust me. Meanwhile, a real pedo she let into her house. Because I can't, bro. We made an agreement, but now I want to take that back, and now I want to refile. And I can't do it myself because I'm too retarded to do that. We need to have somebody to file for me. Trouble has a bed bug jug in her closet somewhere. Absolutely.
Going forward. And I'm gonna mention that in court as well, that the only time he stopped harassing me was when the TPO was in place. So more evidence that the only way this person will stop is if he's made to stop by the court. I have all of this. I have a lot of evidence. There's a reason why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. Clearly, you can't leave me alone unless the court makes you. The judge made it clear that you can't do that. Can't just talk about one person all the time. I didn't push. I could have pushed for trial. I could have pushed for to push evidence.
You're an idiot.
TPO would have continued. See, people don't understand that. I could have said in the courtroom that day, I don't agree to this, Your Honor. I want the order. I want to show my evidence. And then guess what? There would still be a TPO. He wouldn't be able to talk about me, and we would have to go back to court for.
Right, but you're a fucking idiot, and you claim that you made an agreement. It's over, and that's that. Keep coping and seething. It's over, dude. It's over, boys. You're done. You're done. Go and try to refile. So, why are we back here today? Well, this guy, he was playing clips of me and he was elaborating on what I was saying, and I took that as a threat. Give me the restraining order right now, bitch. Oh, but guess what? Words hurt her while she calls Pebs a VP of Vicky constantly. Yeah. You claim that you took a W in court. It seems like an L to me. You would never catch me negotiating with people that I'm going to be calling pedophiles. If you truly believe that in your heart, you don't have a heart, which that explains it all. You know, you're evil. What's up? How are you? All the evidence is what she took from his stream. Who's really obsessed? Well, there you go.
trial to present our evidence. But I made an agreement that day because I was trying to be a Christian, honestly. I also said I didn't give a fuck if they spoke about me because I didn't. I give a fuck when I'm the only thing that you're talking about. I can't stop you from talking about me, but I can stop you from threatening me and talking about me and only me. That is literally cyber stalking, and there's laws.
So to your logic, by the way, Vegan Patriot can file an RO against you. And that'll be justified, right? It's all bullshit. If she were to file an RO against you, you would say, but I'm doing nothing wrong. All I'm doing is recapping here and giving my opinion. As for everybody else who does the same with you, you're literally a lol cow. I wouldn't call you the prettiest. I don't take the L, keep getting tapped on by Jadis, keep calling people pedophiles and then negotiating with them in court. Take the L. Baby Christian my ass. Oh, please, with the damn Christian art. Dude, it's everything that she recites in the Bible during her morning streams, she doesn't really act out accordingly. Baby Satan, yeah. I would be so mad if I did all that work to become a judge and had to listen to this. Well, at least you're getting paid. The judge wanted nothing to do with it.
In Florida. He made it clear that he's a resident in Florida, so there's no jurisdiction issues either. And it's not just me, it's my child as well. Honestly, my dad's probably the only person who doesn't need protection because my dad's a fucking gangster. Like,
Okay.
A little bit of money, but if you guys want to help me with some money, feel free.
Okay. You sound like a child right now. Well, my daddy's a gangster. Like, ooh, scary. I'm going to take that as a threat. We're refiling against you now, bitch. Like, what is that supposed to mean? My daddy's a gangster. Like, okay. What is that supposed to mean, bro? Your daddy wasn't a gangster when Zaya pulled up, right? Where was he at? Where was the gangster at? Your stepdad has no motion, dude. No motion. The judge is going to ask her to kindly... Okay, so the judge is going to kindly ask her to go back to New York. Gary the gangster who did nothing to Zaya. Like... Yeah, what a gangster, bro. Tony Soprano over here.
Listen, if you give me an EBT card with $200, I could get $100 cash for it. Bro, I haven't had fucking EBT in so long.
Well, you're going to have to start applying soon. Okay. All right. Okay. This is weird.
I could get $100 cash for it. Bro, I haven't
now we're doing fraud.
had fucking EBT in so long.
Okay. We're on some real gangster shit here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're on some real gangster shit. We're staying up past 12 a.m. We're fucking gangsters, dude. The physique of Junior Soprano. Well, there you go. Nothing threatening about you, dude. Dad's a gangster, man. Okay. Outside, all 5 foot, one of them. Well, there you go. Bro, Gary's a midget, man. Any women here in chat could easily overtake Gary, okay? This guy's probably shorter than all of you. She's coping so hard with the fake loud laughs. She's embarrassed, and she should be. Dude, like, it's time to move on, dude. It's like seriously time to just move on, bros. If you're filing a restraining order because you claim the internet is harassing you, you get in front of a judge on Zoom. And then Zaya steps up and says, Your Honor, she posts videos of who's stuffing balloons down in her bathing suit. You're fucking cooked, bro. And then not only that, but you admit to it under oath. That's when it was a wrap. That's when it was a wrap, bro. When you admitted to that, okay, this woman's a bitch. Get out of my sight, bro. You probably dapped up Zaya afterwards, too. Like, it's over. Oh, man. Yeah, I did that. But, you know, I was a drug addict at the time. You're a drug addict now. Shut up. What's up, Tortron? How you doing, bro? The Oaken Station is not over here, my guy. Not over here. I quit watching her after the car accident. Being alive and not paying attention to the road hit someone, and she didn't even get out to see if they were okay. Stayed live. She didn't even ask if they were hurt. She said, "You're okay. You're fine." And that's when she had a case opened up against her, too. So, doesn't really seem like an innocent mother to me. Should we just, like, replay that, too? Like, come on, bro. Like, literally the least threatening person I know. Dad's a gangster. Daddy's going to handle everything. Okay. All right. You're so scary.
Broke, right? I was trying to get over to fix it. It takes a second. It takes a second. You take your eyes off the road for a second.
Oh my God. This particular accident had nothing to do with streaming.
This walk like me, this talk like me, this vibe like me. Little saucy bitch with the
I have been feeling so gaslit and so like down on myself. I have been feeling like maybe, you know what? Maybe I haven't changed. Like maybe I am a really awful, horrible human being, and what do I do?
There's nothing about the story that changes. My navigation broke, right? I was trying to get over.
My eyes were fixated on the road, but I was scared. I was lost in Staten Island. Okay. You lived there for how many years, but you're lost. We don't buy it, bro. She's a liar? Well, no, she's telling the truth, guys. Believe her. No, she didn't do it at all. Nope. Didn't even happen. Oh, no, you're fine. Hey, guys, by the way, literally minutes after the accident, this had nothing to do with streaming. Like, go check on your family. What's up, guys? What's up, Naughty Audie? How you doing? Her life would be so much easier if she could admit she was wrong. It's the key characteristic of the top cows. I do remember when I was on here, like 3 years ago? Okay. And I came up here probably like a couple months ago. I was like, you know, I think when we covered the real Wilkins, I feel like perhaps we judged them a bit too harsh. I'm going to have to take that back. All right. We're going to have to take that back right now. Apparently they're back and they're ready to grift some more. I'm sorry, but I just can't forgive people who grift off their audience and tell them something's going to happen only to turn around and then disappear with a comically large ransack full of money after robbing the bank. So I'm going to have to take that back. All right. If you know, you know. I think you guys were here for this. What has Controller done in 3 years? Not much. Not much. It's funny, dude. Like, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But I think there's a fine line between not being perfect and being Carissa Timona from Staten Island. Okay. And that's it. We have not perfect to Carissa Timona, and then down below, Chance Wilkins. All right. So that's what we're doing. remember Bishop Wyatt. That was a long time ago. It's hard to say. I'm not one of these people that would hold like a lifelong online, chronically online grudge against another creator. But Bishop Wyatt, I don't even know if he's still around, but if he is, Godspeed. Godspeed, bro. I do remember Bishop Wyatt. I do, actually. But I don't think he's around anymore, is he? There was a few people that are still around from what I've seen. For one, Steve Machete Squad, who has been crying about William. Again, these are people that are like legit, like fighting over Chance Wilkins content, which is pretty pathetic. It's time to put a stop to that. But there's still people around like Steve, okay, who are crying about people like William for whatever reason, because William doesn't like him. Whatever. He's fucking stupid. He's stupid. The yes and peen cream thing was douche as fuck, bro. Like at the time, looking back, the whole thing did seem pretty douchey to a degree. However, I will never forget. Well, maybe I will, but actually, Tortron, it's actually the exact opposite. I do remember when Marks would be in my chats. We got Marks, and we also got Cinemas, and they're both in my chat, bro. I got the archives, and they're shitting all over Steve, and I think they were shitting on Steve as recent as months ago, and then Steve like got trolled into being a part of the friend group, where then they started weaponizing the guy, as far as I'm concerned. But you can't go from calling Steve a faggot and then joining my live streams criticizing the guy, and then only when I'm gone you start sucking each other off, and I think that's strange. Again, like we've all seen these people, and it seems like they're not living their best life, and it is what it is. You remember us from Marty? Yeah, that was a long time ago, but Marks, I seen a clip online. Marks was talking about how he used to be on Marty streams all the time back in the day, and they were pretty cool. Well, not to speak on the dead, you two were not cool, definitely not. And also, you weren't on this panel numerous times. And maybe when you come back, if you do, you can try to show to proof where you were on his panel multiple times, laughing with him. I think as far as I'm concerned, he said that you were a retarded barking dog, and I think that sums you up perfectly. Okay. I remember when CVG got in trouble for doing sick stuff. I heard that Steve and CVG are no longer cool. My opinion on CVG has significantly changed. I think if you tuned in to myself from 3 years ago, back when I really cared, I think we would trash on CVG. We would call him a grifter. I think that opinion's changed over time. And he's not the devil. All right. But, man, times have changed, boys. They have changed. The conundrum was on NBM's panel more than Mark's. Shall we play it, actually? Shall we play that? Let me go and head over and download this and play it to you guys, where, again, Marks, the Discord general, was taking this very seriously, yelling, talking about how, it's like Marty was cool with me, so you better respect what I say. All right? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on. Anyway. I really don't understand why people like to use Marty as like a catalyst to get people to rally up with him. That only now that he's passed on, you have people coming out, assholes coming out saying, well, we were actually pretty cool on the side, man. We used to have a lot of private conversations, dude. Only after he's passed away, so Marty can't say, I never said that. You guys are like faggots, dude. like I never said that. But he can't. And they know that he can't. So this is what they resort to. It's strange. Okay, we're going to go download this. It's weird. Let's go and play this right now. That only now after those guys passed on, now all of a sudden you guys were cool. You guys weren't saying that before he passed. I do remember on his very last live stream, he said you guys were retards. That's literally what he said. So I don't know, man. Like if we're talking about a guy that's since passed on, like you're trying to put words into his mouth, go back to his last live stream on Rumble, analyze that, and really understand where his mindset was at the time. And there you go. Chances are, if you try to use Marty as a catalyst by saying he likes you to get people to respect you and follow everything that you say, chances are you're an asshole. They never liked you. And nobody's going to follow your orders, bro. Okay, so let's go and play this. Seriously, come on.
Get noticed too much, then you're not doing your... I never wanted Tibbs to get this big. I hate this. It's trash that, I have to, fight to keep fucking more than 10 people out of his chat. It was funner before he got roped up with all these Cyrax people. We got to, have fun with him. I'm thankful because we have a bit of an audience now and we can, chill.
No, so basically what you're saying is that you're annoyed that a pedophile like Tibbs is getting publicity. I think when it comes to something like that, the more eyes, the better, so people can judge and handle things accordingly. But you wanted to keep a pedophile all to yourself. It's weird. That's what it seems like to me.
And have fun with people.
Strange behavior, but looking back at your family tree, who's the guy that has 2 pedophiles in his family? It would be the guy who's trying to keep another pedophile under wraps from scrutiny, it seems like. It's strange. It's really weird. You you try and come tell me why you wanted to keep Tibbs to yourself. And we can go from there. But I'm not surprised knowing the family history. So go off, King. Go off, King.
But I have no problem going back to...
Nothing should ever be this serious to see a pedophile bash and put him to shame. Boom, done. But it always has to be complicated for maybe maximum financial gain. I have no clue. I thought we were for protecting people. That's what you guys used to preach, protecting people. Then you do that accordingly. But it seems like you're not for that. It seems like it's a chance to maximize revenue. But whatever.
It being me, fucking Dead Sea Elf and fucking Chad in my chat. Those were my favorite times because I could get Tibbs to Spurg for 8 hours with a 15-minute video. Now every move I make is looked at because of so people
if you're
like
doing
Marty,
nothing
and no
wrong,
offense, but William, it
and already bitching about William. So if you're concerned about people seeing what you're doing, you're probably not doing it right. That's just coming from my standpoint. You should never be afraid to be judged if you are bashing on a pedophile. But it seems like to me that you were afraid to be judged because possibly you were running gay ops that could have possibly made him happy to maximize a profit, keep him around. Why would you be afraid of that? Marty on the other hand, William on the other hand, anybody that covers him, CVG, whatever, right? CVG, William, whoever, they weren't afraid of having that on display for everybody to see. We're talking thousands of people. So why is it as a quote unquote content creator, you want to keep a pedophile in a small little bubble with a very small audience? I don't understand that. You see one, you out them, get as much publicity as possible and put them down, bro. Why are you afraid? Enough of that.
it's stupid. You bring attention to it, and I don't know. It is what it is.
Big mouth.
I do have a big mouth. Yeah, but after years of sitting back and letting these people use, not William, I'm not speaking about William, but even Marty, they use stuff that was ours, and then, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to fight with it, but I'm not going to be told by these people that I haven't been around or haven't been. I can pull up screenshots right now of me friendly with Marty.
Yeah, it never happened, by the way. Look, I could probably count your panel appearances on 2 fingers, and that's probably about it. Possibly maybe 2 of those would have been when he was calling you out, and then you had to go up there and cry about it, and then shit blame whatever. Again, it seems like we're using Marty as a catalyst here to defend what you do. Leave the past out of this. You know what I'm saying? What did they use? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. What did he use?
Like 4 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I have them still. Same thing with the ones with Kiwi tapes. Same thing with like the stuff with the interactions with fucking hacking. If you guys really want me to sit back and show you how retarded you are, I will. I don't think it's necessary. The dude's dead. Let him die. But if you really want to see necessary, the dude's dead. To sit back and show you how retarded you are, I will. I don't think it's necessary. The dude's dead. Let him die. But if you really want to see it, like, dude, there's streams. I've been on streams with Marty, many of them, and it's just silly. It's a silly argument for you to be like, well, I've never seen him, so I don't know about him. Dude, at the end, Marty was getting a ton of people. Like, when Marty had like 50 people in his chat, I was always there, dude.
No, so I do remember when you first came around, you actually ran out of Discord, and I'm actually surprised I do remember this. I don't remember a lot of things, but I remember you being ran out and you were crying about it, and then you had to get somebody else to help kind of, you know, sponsor you, like, hey, you know, leave this guy alone, but you ran away. You're afraid of people viewing your actions, and now I can see why. Now I can see why, and also we can see why you're gone. I think the difference is, right, when I was doxxed, no pedophiles in my family, no criminal record, normal life. Surprising, I know, normal life. I don't live in a crack shack. I don't live in a crack shack, and I'm not over here judging pedophiles on the internet. You know, when said person has actual pedophiles in their family. It's very strange. It's very strange. I think I would be gone too if I were in his shoes. So, is what it is. You know, hey, you know, feel free to look through. You're not going to find anything on me, that's for sure. And you guys had 2 years to do it. So nothing there personally on me. With you, Marks, I think you're a fuck up. I can see why you are the way that you are. And it's too late for you to change. It is what it is. Considering hacking was missing half his brain by the time he was involved with Cyrax. Fuck, dude. Pretty much, yeah.
I used to love watching Marty, and then it got weird when all these new people came in around the fucking the stupid fucking what's it called, the first Xbox bricking is when I started to lose a lot of interest in it.
So you lost interest in it, but funnily enough, only after Marty passed away, then you wanted to start making a profit, right? That's when you and your boys started streaming him. Then I guess William came in, and I think John came in too, and took that away. You didn't seem to care only after Marty passed away, and I think that's when you really wanted to take things over. The whole entire thing seems pretty gay and stupid. When you're at this age in your life, reconsider your hobbies. I would be really concerned if a guy in their 40s was online protecting pedophiles like Tibbs from mass scrutiny, because you want to keep them to yourself and be the ringleader, be the gatekeeper. You take them out when you take them out, right? When you're able to do it. Oh no, but God forbid there's so many eyes on you and now you feel weird about it. Probably because you're doing something wrong. Probably because you're doing something wrong. with 2 certifiable pedo uncles in his family. Unbelievable. Pretty much, yeah. They were digging into me for God knows how long, and they had every chance, every single chance. And when I say they, we mean Marks and Cinemas, nobody else. They had almost 2 years to do it. No proof of anything. Ever. Turns out when they got doxxed, same thing that they accused other people of, scrutinize them, they're running with the same shit, bro. You know what I mean? And that's how it is. You have Cinemas judging people for living with their parents. I remember he would do that to, I think, Jimmy. Jimmy's a piece of shit. But he would do that to him. Cool. But knowing that you were in that same situation where you were in your room in your mom's house and you're judging another guy for doing the same, possibly 2 peas in a pod concerning that, does nobody else find that weird? Does nobody find that weird? I totally gave for a 45-year-old idiot to want to take over. Marks was never entertaining like Marty, whatever. Using the dead who can't speak back and deny what you're saying to try to get people to respect you because you were on his panel 2 times, or have private screenshots with him, which is a weird thing to say. Like, why do you have screenshots in the first place of conversations with Marty? A little weird. In that case, you go take your fucking ball and go home, bro. Go take your ball and go home. I remember that too, George. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, that was amazing. Fucking weirdo. Okay, so he told that one guy and called him a total moron for using his birthday in an email of his, and his name is actually Mark. Well, it is what it is. Does getting doxxed, does it suck? If you can try to preserve your privacy, go ahead. But after it happens, if you don't have the family history of Marks, if you don't have a lengthy criminal record, if you haven't made questionable choices online to lead the people to attack you by sending rote, concrete, whatever to your home, then you should have nothing to worry about. Exactly. Because I think after it happens, it is what it is. But bro, like what you've been doing online ever since I was gone, bro, it was atrocious. And now it's out there. Now it's out there, and like I don't know what you're going to do. I really don't know what you're going to do. Maybe you should have been mindful of what you said online. I think personally, I was always pretty mindful. I didn't go around calling people fucking N-words and shit. It's because again, when you're doxxed, hey, so-and-so's employer, here's this guy saying this. Is this who you want at your establishment? You're done. You know, so be careful, but you weren't careful. You thought you were invincible, and it happened, right? So now all of our information's out there. The difference is whose family's worse? Who has a lengthy online presence to the point to where it might be impossible to seek employment? That's not me. That's surely nobody in this chat, but I think that's you. Marks is always an insufferable yag. Look, I will say this, okay? I remember when that Discord call, I think it was being played everywhere. Everybody knew about it. Everybody knew about the Discord call, where one day I was in a Discord voice chat and I was gaming with some people, and then Marks came in spurging off his fucking rocker. Because I banned someone from my Discord server. He got mad and he's like, you're going to panel up with me, faggot, or your information's going to be put out there. Oh no, God forbid, dude. So like your information's going to be put out there, faggot. Okay, well, You're a fucking idiot. You should have played your cards right. If you wouldn't have told me that, then you would have had me on panel to the point where you could have doxed me live with me on panel, but you couldn't think that far ahead. You showed your cards too early. You have a terrible poker face. You said, if you don't do what I want you to do, you're getting doxed, faggot. And it's like, okay, your cards have been revealed. You're getting no content, sir. Okay, sorry. See ya. Couldn't have happened to a better person. I'm usually against that, all the way. But seriously, I just don't feel bad. I'm not going to do anything with it. That's not what I do. And quite frankly, I think I'm too lazy of a person to do it. I think I'm really lazy to do anything with that. And I stand by, and seriously, I stand by what I say until this day. I don't go real life. But considering how many people you have done that to, would I care if somebody went real life on you? I would not give a fuck. But I'm not going to be the one doing it or co-signing it. But don't come to me when you're crying, bro. They had a pretty good thing, right? They had a pretty good thing over here. But they ruined it for clout, and then they became total fucking insufferable retards. The moment they got a little bit of clout and then their heads got too big, and they were never like this, believe it or not. They were never like this. But hey, you enjoyed the clout while it lasted, right? You enjoyed it while you could, and here you are. It is what it is, bro. He has a face for radio. He hasn't really had the voice for radio. I think anybody listening would have to contemplate suicide. I couldn't do it. There are other people that are going to do it. Well, am I going to co-sign that and tell people to do it? No. And that's surprisingly humble coming from a guy like me, If I was Carissa Tabona, right? If I was Carissa Tabona, I would go like, send whatever, attack. No. But I'm going to sit back and laugh about it as you've done the same thing with me. Only you weren't so humble about it, right? Those Kiwi Farms people are out for blood. Congrats to the newest member of the troll community, Bill Chafin. I don't know anything about that. Newest member of the troll community. I would hope not. I don't know. When I met them, they were already, well, we all know what they are. Well, yeah, there you go. Imagine thinking of gaining anything for all these, of all this besides looking stupid. Yeah. Very stupid. What's the saying? Play stupid games and win stupid prizes. I just think maybe like if they didn't, if only they knew that they weren't invincible, if they didn't want to be doxxed, be mindful of what you say online. You can critique people, but you would go a bit too far with your sayings, and now I can see why you're gone. But there's not really much I can say on the matter. Having a face for radio is another way of saying someone is under. Well, look. I am too young for that. I didn't really understand that. It's funny. By the time I was born, I think radio was going out. So maybe I just don't understand the saying. 2003? I think that was the beginning of the digital age, actually, and that's what I grew up in. A young buck. Yeah. Yeah. You remember Dev? Yeah. Yeah, but maybe it would be different at my age back then to be acting like Marks. I never have. Maybe it'll make sense, but when you're how old? Like 42 years old, you just gotta wrap it up. Boys will be boys. Yeah. What happened to that guy? I miss him, dude. He's a weirdo, but I kind of missed the guy. Is there anything else I want to cover? Anything else I want to cover? I don't think so. I always heard Marks was ran off from the Catch Predator community for being weird. Well, there we go. Where's the video of him dancing in the bodysuit? No, George, stop. 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 You want to know what I do have? I have his video. I think it was for a resume or some kind of position. We have the video. if you remember that. Yeah. If I have it, I'll go ahead and pull it up here. The trio sucked from day one. I always knew Karma would get them at some point. Well, yeah, there you go. You're done your excuse, bro. I got to look this up because this is like very important here. Oh, trust me. Anyway, view my channel, manage videos. I believe we do have it. Sinless rap video. No, I'm good on that. Do you guys want to see where Marks appeared on my panel actually? Because I remember when he did. And he was totally losing his mind at me. So perhaps we got to play that too. Politics, the real Wilkins. Controller telling me to pull up. I know I have it. It's here somewhere, boys. You got to bear with me here. Oh, here it is.
Me for this position. I believe I am qualified based on my education and my experience. I have a Bachelor's of Arts degree in communication and a Master's of Science degree in organizational development and leadership. In 2009 and 2010, I was a summer intern for Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, where I provided department support, administrative support, and regular office support. I also advertised departments to employees within the organization. From 2011 to 2012, I was a student assistant at Shippensburg University, where again I provided department support, and I was also involved in researching grants for the university. After I graduated, I started a sole proprietorship called Lead Communications Consulting, where I went into local small businesses and provided marketing support and helped them out with their marketing campaigns. Again, thank you so much for your consideration, and I hope to talk with you further about this position.
What a sweet guy. What a sweet guy. GameStop assistant manager. Well, there you go. I don't know. Look, Marks have called me a fat fuck all the time. But typically, fat people are supposed to stick together, and he didn't do that. He didn't do that. He would call me a fat fuck. Look, man, like you look like more and more like Tibbs as the moons pass. Okay. Oh god. He's still making videos. Oh my god, shut up. Shut up. No, he's not. No way. He looks very jolly. Yeah, dude, yeah. What a nice young man who surely has a bright future ahead of him. Okay. Anyway, I gotta bring this up so I can accept anyone being fat as long as they, in turn, accept that I find it's funny. Well, and you're getting doxxed by Marks. Okay, so congratulations. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, let's go and check out Marks's appearance on my panel back in, it was 4 months ago. So like November? Yeah, November 4th. So this was Marks's first opportunity to go one-on-one with me since 2024. It didn't go so well. He immediately started spurging and talking over me, so I had to put him backstage a few times. He asked me why I was groomed. I was like I wasn't groomed. Where's your proof? And then he moved on to the next question while telling me I was avoiding his question. So let's go ahead and do this. Yeah. All right, there he is. I see him. Hello?
What is up? I'm
Look at
surprised
this
you let me
fucking
up.
loser, bro. No, yeah, I'm just chilling. Wait,
What have you been up to, dude? So, like, you kind of left in a tizzy after blaming Flight for your basic, like, blunders with the fucking Discord. What have you been up to?
I don't see why that's a big deal. Yeah, it's like somebody was like giving people mod permissions or some shit. And
It was you. Yeah, no. You threw the one person that like defended you and helped you under the bus to save your own neck.
No, it's like, where's your proof though? Yeah, it's like
Dude,
one guy
it wasn't your proof.
defended me.
Where's my proof? So
Me.
wait. You're the one saying that he gave mods. Show that he gave mods.
I can't show anything. He was the only guy.
All right, so where's your
that
proof, faggot? You're a retard, dude. You are the dumbest nigger out here,
Where's
dude.
your proof?
Where's my proof? Bro, you did a whole stream stating that Flight threw you under the bus when Flight was the only person out here defending you.
No, I don't think so.
No, it didn't happen. No, you're right. You're right.
No,
So
never
let's talk
happened.
about the Barry Hot thing, because you guys were running around saying I swatted her. Where's the proof on that, faggot?
Right, so did I say that?
Those are your people. Well, Barry said it. I've never swatted anybody. I'd like you to present the proof of me swatting people. You also stated that I dropped CP in one of your...
Hold on. Let me talk. No, so we're not going to do this. Let me talk. Do you have a clip of me saying that you swatted Barry? Because I want to hear about that. I don't like defend other people saying that like you swatted people. If there's a clip of me saying that, I just don't defend anybody, especially if I like Barry. I'm not going to, jump to her defense saying that you swatted Barry. So where's the clip of me saying that? I understand like you don't like me, but I mean, like you have to think logically here. I would never say that you swatted somebody. I would never say that you sent CP. Did I say that? No. If it was Barry, then it was Barry. And there's not really much I can do there because Barry's her own woman. Anyways, go ahead. I keep hearing about this, but I just don't see people posting that I said that you swatted somebody, and I keep hearing about that. So no, I don't condone that. So hello? Yeah, there you are. Cool.
So are you going to answer any of the questions? Nobody screamed over you, retard.
Well, yeah, but you did. I literally answered your
question. Yeah, but you did. You're doing it right now. So, okay, you are going to deny.
Well, let me go and ask you a question, actually. So let's go and flip the tables really quick, since you want to say that I'm not answering questions because you don't like the stuff that I'm saying because I'm not agreeing with it. So where's the proof, right? Now, you're saying that I said that you swatted Barry Hot. Where's the proof on that? And I'm going to shut up for like 30 seconds. Go and say your piece.
Hey, Art, can you post the link to that stream? I know you have it, dude. I'll get you the stream, you fucking faggot. You're a retard, dude. You did say this stuff. What do you mean? Why is your voice cracking?
Did I say that you swatted?
So let's talk about like you being in the sector at the age you are. Why were you kicking it with like 40-year-olds? You constantly complain about that, but you kicked it with Marty when you were what, 16? How normal is that? Where was your mom, dude?
I constantly complained about what?
So you just were complaining about being around 40-year-olds, but you put yourself in that situation. Where were your parents? Why were you sharing dick pics with adults, dude? What the fuck's up with that?
Sharing dick pics with adults?
Dude, you're gonna tell me you were wait, didn't you just say you just turned
okay, right. So this guy out here is saying that I sent dick pics to adults. So let's go and get proof on that. So he's just like flinging shit out the wall and hoping that it sticks. What are you doing? What are you doing?
So how old were you when you started kicking it with Marty, talking about your sexual fantasies?
My sexual fantasies, so we can like state down what kind of sexual fantasies were those?
I don't know. You were talking about fucking naked Cyrax with Marty, dude. How old were you when that happened?
Proof on that? Why are you?
What do you mean, dude? Are you shitting me, dude? Come on.
What the fuck?
Didn't he call you a school shooter over this? Come on, Tyler. Don't do this, bro.
Are you fucking insane? You're saying that I had sexual fantasies about a pedophile.
Yeah, dude. You told Marty that you had a dream about him naked, dude. That's normal.
That's fucking insane. Like, why would you even say something like that?
So that didn't happen, dude? Are you denying it?
Why would you even say something like that?
Well, are you denying it? Did it not happen?
I'm denying it.
You are denying it. So you didn't. Oh man, dude, that's amazing. What about Dust Dog? Yeah, I remember that. You did start shit with Dust Dog. So you're gonna deny the talking to Marty about the thing. So you are gonna tell me you guys never shared dick pics about Cyrax or with Cyrax when you were under 18? That's a lie, dude. That's a lie. How old are you right now?
Who said I did that?
How old are you right now?
I'm turning 22.
Yeah, 22. So how old were you when you joined the sector, dude?
I really have no clue.
Right. All right, dude. Okay. My point's been proven. You're a fucking weirdo, and your parents should be ashamed for letting you hang out in this area at that age, dude.
I think your parents should be ashamed because you really have no clue how to hold a debate. Like you're flinging shit at the wall and you're hoping that it sticks.
What, dude? What do you mean? Okay, so go ahead.
Right, okay, right. Stop talking over me. So we already did this before. So we're not going to move to each topic when you don't get the answer that you want. Let's go and stick with the very hot stuff really quick, and then we like move on to the others because I'm not going to have you sit there and say that I did something when I didn't. So what's this I heard about you saying that I said that you sent CP to a Discord server? And you left. There he goes. This guy can't even hold a debate. It's when he doesn't get his way. So I had to put him backstage because he kept talking over me. Like it's just one topic onto the next. So what's the deal here? What are we doing? Yeah, so no proof on the Barry stuff. You're saying that I made an assumption that you sent CP. There's no proof on that either. I mean, we can go ahead and go down like the list of shit that you accused me of that you kept talking over me about. Please. Well, there we go. Okay. All right. Well, there we go. Yeah, for listening, man, by the way. I don't know, but like the whole entire thing just went down to like very like sexual questions. Something regarding naked Cyrax. What the fuck was it? I think the majority of that conversation was about a naked pedophile. So makes sense though, right? Makes sense. Makes sense for him to ask something like that. You saying shit is not shit being proven? Oh, but here's the thing though, Mr. Sacco. Here's the thing though. So-and-so can back me up. Okay. It's psychosexual stuff. I think he gets off to this. 100%. I had to put him backstage a few times because, like, as you've seen, he doesn't let anybody get a word in edgewise. And then he rage quit a few times too, and then he had to come back after a while. So he's been spurging out over that made up shit for 2 whole years. Funnily enough, I've never seen any of them until this year. So I just don't get where his constantly irritated attitude comes from. Meds, no meds. Too much meds? I think it's honestly just a lack of medication, a lack of discipline. Explains why he doesn't have a job and lives in a crack shack. Zero morality. I'm not going to say too much, but I think one was the twink and one was the daddy. Okay. Okay. Never getting laid. They both always seem kind of scared of the vagina. Makes sense to me. Have you seen Marks? He's sexually repressed. Trust me, nobody would be wanting to touch that. Okay. Nobody. Oh, man. Okay. Give me a moment here. Bear has a soul patch no longer appealing to the ladies. I don't know. Like he's definitely not a good looking guy. That's for sure. Lack of good looks, Barry says. Yeah, the soul patch doesn't really improve anything. Whatever his chakras are at balance. Yeah. I might have another one actually. I might have another one. Tyler residing from Elton, Illinois. He said some very mean things about me. Who cares, bro? Relax. Okay, so there's like 5,000 AI generated ones on Kiwi farms. So it's guys, look, it's funny. When I got doxxed, no AI generated images of me. There wasn't an uproar on Kiwi farms. You would have to be a real fucking piece of shit, bro. You would have to be a real piece of shit to have 300 pages dedicated to you on the Kiwi Farms website. I think some alt marks went on there and started like posting his own things. Like, what? Look what I did to Tyler this day. Nobody gave a fuck, right? Nobody cared. Nobody cared. Absolutely nobody. Happens to you though. 300 pages of evidence, shit talking, whole thing. My pics are out there. Nobody gave a fuck. It's more than half the thread by now. I had to go take a peek at some point, George, because everybody was talking about it, and I had to go take a peek. I would be lying if I said it was not entertaining. It was an enjoyable read, that's for sure. And they're literally archiving and clipping things and posting context on there with timestamps, everything. They got it. So it's kind of hard for Marks and Cinemas to lie, you know? You're just too handsome. Well, Mr. Sacco, I'm going to take your word for that. Lots of people were waiting for Marks and those jerk-offs to get got. That's the point. You know, when I got doxxed, people were asking, well, why? What happened? They could never explain it. Ever. Never, ever, bro. Never. No threads on me. No threads on me. But there's threads on you. I'm not a camp person usually, but I read all that shit in one sitting like a novel. Bro, like, it was probably, pathetic to say, it was one of the most entertaining reads I've ever went through. Seriously, no, like, I'm being serious. I read through the whole thing. It took a few days because I can't sit there and go through like 300 pages. You know what I mean? I read it. You would have to go see it for yourself. Okay. They literally have everything on there from the shit that they've been talking about since the summer of 2024. They are literally archiving it, posting context, proving people wrong, you know, and it is what it is. And they, oh, I know, but dude, they did this in less than a month. In less than a month, they got everything, which is crazy. It's scary even. It's terrifying. But I got to give credit where it's due. They did more work on that thread than I think any of us could have ever done. You know, like, it's crazy. Could get increasingly more insane, yeah. The weirdness started around Jimmy. The bill turned into some weird blah, blah, blah. I think when it comes to the point where if you take any of this too like too seriously, you're gonna get got, you know. Oh, I had no clue. I don't really keep up on the bill stuff. Personally, that's something that I don't really care to get into myself. But my stance, literally just watching Cinemas and Marks get picked apart on Kiwi Farms, I'm all for that, you know. I'm all for that. So, and I'm not sorry about it. You know what I mean? Like, I am not sorry about it. Anyway. Let's see here. Sorry, it's getting pretty late here, not gonna lie. Okay, this one's a good one. All right.
Slim, slow, dumb, stupid motherfucker. First things first, I didn't dox anybody. Filing a police report is not doxing. If you want me to dox you, I can, but I haven't.
Like, if you want to make that statement true, I can.
I did hear something or whatever about my job and a letter. Please do it. I beg of you. Further prove my point. You know what? Maybe when I touch down in South Florida, I'll link up with Jules. I'll smoke her out on some G shit. Fun fact, by the way. When an order of protection is issued, it's good in all 50 states. I can get a no contact order, just not in New York. I have everything I need for a no contact order. I just can't get it here. And then once that's granted, it's automatically under arrest. I'm literally like so protected in the blood of Christ. Like, I'm so protected in the blood of Christ. Like, even if you get me fired, even if I lost everything tomorrow, I'd still have my family, I'd still have my kid, I'd still have God. I would be really sad, like, if my channel was dying and the only way that people watched me at all was if I talked about vegan. I would be pissed. Happy as a pig and shit when I'm sniffing the blue, my world is blue. When I know people that have lost literally fucking limbs because of fucking xylazine, you miserable bitch.
I don't know, man. Like,
Cardi's been
oh my god. Oh, Cardi's been doxxed? Well, that's not my fault, dude. How well it was. I think we're all in a position right now where we can start doing some outside streams, you know. Not ashamed of how I look. Best thing about being in a situation like this where, okay, like you're no longer anonymous, cool, is that we can start doing things that most people can't. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay, so even sick, wow, okay. Cut out. Barry, I really hope you get well soon. I really do. I really hope you get well soon. You have been really sick lately, too. You just want to see him go to a phase, not be involved. Some people just want to be the top dog, George, and there's nothing you can do. You know?
Since DX. Maybe it was someone from DX.
Anonymous sent $3. I'm not a part of this community. I don't attack anyone. You took this real life, not me. We've all received screenshots of Liz giving information out in Discord. I trusted her. Deal with the repercussions of your big mouth.
Okay, first of all, I'm not in Discord. That's number one. Number two, I didn't go real life. I filed a police report to protect myself. I don't care about what repercussions you talk about, because guess what? You have someone in your home breaking the law, not me. I'm not breaking the law. I'm well within my rights to file a police report against a psychopath who's come to my home numerous times and threatened me and my child. You weird, old, decrepit bitch. You're really going to fucking piss me off. I suggest you stop donating, because you're going to keep saying that I doxed you and that I went real life on you, and I'm going to make that fucking shit true. Okay? So I suggest you fucking carry on. You inserted yourself into this. You did that weird shit. Because you're so fucking pathetic to have fucking friends. You're so fucking pathetic to be liked by somebody that you have to move in a deadbeat piece of shit and her fucking loser fucking boyfriend. That's on you, bitch, not me. You can explain that shit to your lawyers, your family, your loved ones. I don't give a fuck who. And I didn't go real life. I filed a police report. Apparently, you're going to meet your maker soon. Apparently, that's the case. That's what's going on with you. You should really, really start repenting, because shame on you for what you're allowing. I didn't say anything wrong. I didn't say not one thing wrong. I didn't even go low. Okay? I didn't do nothing. You fucked with me on the wrong fucking day. Okay?
Whoa,
I know that.
okay, Mike. Oh,
I don't give a
whoa,
fuck
Mike.
about nobody's
Whoa,
illness
Mike, hold
except
on,
for
relax,
the person who
relax.
fucking raised me.
Take it easy.
Get that really fucking clear. Understand that shit. You got me all the way fucked up. All the way fucked up. Okay? No, my dad will be okay. You want to know why? Because he's not evil. He's not evil. He's not a scumbag piece of shit. And he'll be okay.
Anonymous sent $3. It was words on the internet and no laws were broken. You've got a big mouth and that's why you...
I will now scam your donos. So I suggest that you don't send them. You're fucking retarded. You have to live with the decisions that you make. I'll rest fucking easy with the decisions that I make. Know that.
Whoa. Hey. Hey. Let's go.
So big, dude. Disgusting fucking big shadow, fucking oily. That her pussy stink. Get so upset when people mention your decrepit mother. Fuck you, bitch. Bitch, you don't even have YouTube Red? Wow. That's poverty. You're a mom abusing loser. Weird bitch. You're a fucking loser. I did the Discord thing when I was an active drug user. Xanax, but opiates too. But if I had to pick, Xanax. You're officially a Higa. Congratulations. I can't fuck with Higa activity, bro. This person that I did absolutely nothing to.
Yo, should we do like, should we do just like, should we do a side-by-side with me and Cinemas real quick? I think we should do a side-by-side with me and Cinemas real quick. I think we gotta do that. Yeah? Yeah? Look, it's the least I can do. I've been with Young Will. Yeah, look, it's the least I can do. I've been too late. Okay, let's try to get a very flattering picture of Young Will here. Might as well get a very flattering picture of the guy. So give me a second here. We're gonna get a nice picture of Young Will and Mark, and
took a photo of my child
we'll do a
injured
side-by-side comparison here.
and sent it out while exposing my child. You're lucky I'm not a scumbag, bitch. Because if I was, your anonymity would be fucking done. Higa behavior. You're a bunch of weird fucking parasocial losers that need a place to fit in on the internet, because without that, your life doesn't make sense. No one can tell me that any of you are normal, functioning adult humans. I'm more of a functioning adult than you are. That's for sure. You cry and you play victim. Yikes. My brain is healing from decades of drug use. This junkie bitch is still doing better and more mature than you. I'm sorry, but these people that are perpetually online, they're all fucking losers.
Look, am I going to mog him? Look, I'm a bigger guy. Actually, looking at him now, it seems like he's a bigger guy too. I think this is going to be quite fair. Give me a second here. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
Look at my blunt, guys.
We're gonna mog Cinemas real quick.
How fucking old are you? Grow up.
Here we go.
Grow the fuck up. What are you, fucking 12? Yeah, I remember when I thought that my blunt was cool back when I was in fucking 7th grade. I'm gonna get off this stupid shit soon, because nobody's donating at all. Got $20 and that's about all I'm gonna get. My eyes have been bugging out lately. I don't know what's going on with them. Vegan, you can stop yourself from eating. Stop saying you had no control. That's a complete and total lie. I had no control over the food that I was shoveling down my throat at an alarming rate. But substance use disorder isn't a fucking decision. Guess what, Vegan? I want to eat this chicken nugget, so I'm gonna eat it. Oh my God, Vegan, your life is not hard. Stop it. Like, your life is a fucking cakewalk, bitch. Vegan, you make my ass itch. So let me get this straight. So people are just jumping from buildings and killing themselves in fucking downtown LA, Skid Row, and no one's reporting on it. Only Vegan. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's a fucking lie. Like, that's not real. You're a fucking liar. You are a lying piece of shit. Bro, she's a liar. You're a liar. If people are jumping from buildings, they're gonna report on it, you stupid idiot. No, there's no comparison. She's a bum. Hey, I'm gonna punch you in your throat if you ever say some stupidity like that. Her life is a fucking cakewalk. She has no stress whatsoever. She doesn't have to work. She doesn't have to do literally anything. She chooses the life that she lives. She chooses to be a stagnant loser bitch. Most people that work in the United States get Starbucks in the morning. Yeah, I guess, if I was a prostitute, then maybe I would be able to get, 800 fucking DoorDash meals a day. If I was coming on here and bitching about, oh, guys, could you please send me money? I'm really broke, while going to Starbucks every morning, then you could say something to me. I work for my money. You want to smell like a cookie? I do. Shit, I don't even know the size of the dudes, like the dudes that I kiss fucking dick. Like, what? Why are you such a whore, vegan? You really are a dirty hoe. You're disgusting. That's some hoe shit. That's some hoe shit. So you a hoe, bitch. Yeah, he rips me. Talking about stuff like that makes you a hoe. You are a hoe. You's a hoe. You're a skank, vegan. I hope you know that. You are a skank. So actually, you probably did drug him. Oh my god, nobody jumped. Stop lying.
Thinking about what would I do in the worst case? I won't do it because I got Abby, but like, dude, I get it.
Okay, bro. Whatever you say. I won't do it because I got Abby, by the way. Shut up. Like that decrepit dog is gonna save you.
I actually got back for it. I don't really feel like anyone gives a fuck about me out here.
They don't.
Well, maybe in Sacramento actually, but like no, Phoenix.
I have decided to follow Jesus. Bitch, you're ghetto. The fuck? Like, you are ghetto. You're a gluttonous pig.
Yeah, that's good. I want it. Do it.
You've always looked like a
hell no. Oh, hell
bro,
no.
she definitely does
Wait a minute,
have
bro.
tuberculosis. I don't have no money, but I want to get some food. Send me money so that I can get food. I'm homesick for heaven. All right, when this bowl is done, I'm going to lay down and smack. You idiot bitch. I'm having a panic attack, guys. Fun fact that a lot of people don't know, but when I was planning my trip to Disney World that I went to last year, I was originally planning that trip with Astro. You're a dirty whore for saying that. Yo, you stupid fucking cunt. Ooh, you really just fucking pissed me off, you dumb, stupid skank. You fucking stupid fucking glory hole pig. But substance use disorder isn't a fucking decision. You stupid skank. Get a fucking addiction. It's a fucking mental illness, you stupid skank. You fucking stupid fucking scallywag pig ass bitch. Go suck dick through a fucking hole in the wall again, you fucking stupid cunt. Yeah, no, you're dumb. You made a decision to love a fucking loser.
Okay.
That's in the fucking DSM. That is a fucking mental illness, you dirty bird.
Okay, like,
being
this
a
is...
fuck.
Come on, man. Look, I know I'm not the best looking guy, but like, let me go pull up this picture really quick, bro. Come on, man. Like, what? Come on. What are you doing? Come on, bro. Why do you look like that? Why do you look like that, bro? Hold on. Why do you look like that? Yeah, bro. Hold on, bro. Nah. Nah. Is this bro? Like, come on, man! Like, is this the young Will who's calling me ugly? Shots. Come on, man. Hold on. I know I'm not the best looking guy, but come on. Hold on. Let me see if it. Let me go see if I got my camera ready, because it's the least I can do for being like 2 hours late. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and do a mog off with the fat fucks real quick. Okay, let's go ahead and fat fuck versus fat fuck. Let's go and do this. Okay, camera. Nah, bro. Like, you've been judging me. Like, look at you, man. You look like a turtle, man. You look like a turtle, bro. Bro doesn't even know how to tie a tie, bro. Come on, man. Dick pics incoming? No. I don't think so. Okay, hold on. My camera's being weird. I swear to God, I'm about to turn on. I promise you. It's acting retarded. Me or my camera? No. This is like a Reddit mod headshot. Come on, man. Like, what is this? Like, what are we doing here, bro? Why do you look like that? Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Why do you look like that? Get mogged, bro. Shave the mustache. That little lad who loves a bear. Loves his berries and cream and Wheaties. Let's go, boy. It looks like he has a panel van. Okay. Okay. Listen. Let's not do this. Jesus Christ. I don't know, bro. Like, you need to get a tan. It's time to lock in. His first gout. His first gout-free day. If we're doing fat fuck for fat fuck, bro, I think I mog you, bro. All right? You're done. You're done. That guy loves his berries and cream. Oh, no, bro. Stupid. He definitely pays for girls of the night. Oh, God, bro. You got to go outside like what I've been doing, bro. You see how like I have a tan and like you don't? Like, we got one in March, bro. He definitely does. Somebody get this man his turtle shell, bro.
Choose to be a fucking addict. I didn't fucking choose to be a fucking drug addict. My husband didn't fucking choose to be a fucking addict. But the being a fucking addict in and of itself isn't a fucking decision, you stupid skankoid. Fucking dirty whore. You tried to fuck your dad, you stupid bitch. It smells like your fucking rancid vagina. You stupid bitch. Oh, she pissed me the fuck off.
I don't know.
Oh, she pissed me the fuck off. You tuberculosis
I don't
fucking
know.
whore. You got fucking tuberculosis of the cunt, you dirty skank. Yo, at this point, vegan's gonna be fatter than me soon. Vegan, how does that feel? You're gonna be fatter than Big T soon. Ha ha.
Snort it? Oh no, I just swallowed it like another pill. I would always have my pills in one hole. I had time to like, oh, Jordan Wallace, hi.
Oh, this has got so much more time left. I can't finish it. I love you guys. Bye.
Oh no, man. Like, it's just gotta stop, okay? You can't call me a fat fuck for 2 years, and then like it turns out that like, what are we doing here? You look sick. You look sick, dude. Like, you need to get something. You need to get something diagnosed, bro. You look really ill. You look really ill. And that mustache has got to go. You got to get a trim on the hair. You look like a retarded Patrick Bateman. No, he looks sick. You look sick. He's slow. Anyway. Who's that retard in the suit? The guy that just got mogged. The guy that got mogged, bro. The diagnosis is easy. It's called being a worthless incel, still living at home. Like, I don't think there's any like suitable features I can like name off here about you. With me, I think I just gotta lose the weight, bro. That's all I gotta do. But bro, like from the eyebrows to the weird fucking pedo stash to the bulb nose and the fucking dark circles under her eyes, like you need some help. You've been bone smashing, boys. look smacking era. This suit came from Kmart. Well, there you go. Hell yeah, bro. You got a picture of Mark so we can bring up too? I know there's a picture of Mark somewhere. I seriously don't even think I have one. I don't even think I got one. Okay. Hey, ladies, mind if I offer you a drink? Funeral parlor directive Riz. Directive Riz. Okay, can we find a bro? Bro, we need a picture of Mark's. We need a picture of Mark's. Where would I even get one? Should I just go over the form and look up Mark? This thread. Okay. I cannot believe I'm using this website. Okay, this is ridiculous. Okay, so there's so many. It's pretty late. I don't have anything of value to offer right now, but this is for the people who want to stick by for a few extra minutes. But I appreciate all of you guys stopping by. I really do appreciate it. February 10th. Mark's uncle Rick taught him how to dominate other humans, while his other uncle taught him how to cyberstalk. Okay. Okay. I don't see it. Wait. No, that's not it. It's just, okay. Oh shit. There he is. Yo, Mark Senecal. What's going on, bro? From Warwick. What's up, bro? What's up, man? Yo, why you talking about me? Why you talking about me? Like, okay. Surprisingly enough, when I type in his name, I don't. Okay, we got the picture. We got it, boys. Amazing soul patch. Well, I hope we got rid of that. That's not really a good look. Let's edit this. So we got 2 in 1 here. The I Love Hot Mom shirt. Save. Cool. I got it. Yeah, Mark, you're so gay. Like, okay. Why do you have a soul patch? Why do you have that? I'm asking why because I really don't know. Two peas in the pod. Oh, man. There's like nothing like appealing here. Sorry. Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's what we do over here, man. Imagine being 42 and buying Walmart graphic tees, thinking you're edgy and ironic. What a worthless piece of shit. Give me a second here. Give me one moment. John Wayne Gacy. No. I don't know. I really don't know. So odd. I don't even think this is working correctly. I don't even think we're doing it right. You see the Gacy, that's what his uncles taught him. Better keep a lookout for that guy. Absolutely. All right. Okay. So, like, should we end this off with a Cinemas rap video? Because I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. It's getting pretty late, man. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. I know I have the video. I had a really great time with you guys tonight. I really did. Had an amazing time. Let's go ahead and bump some Young Will before I head out of here. Might as well, right? Okay, no. You guys are all legends. You guys are amazing, dude. I have no shame, dude. I ain't got shit to hide. I ain't got shit to hide. Or okay. All right. Well, I think we found it, boys. I think we found it. I'm gonna rename the video to Young Will. Young Will. All right. No, seriously, no. Look, I'm not being sarcastic. I had a really great time with you guys tonight, and I love all of you guys. The reason why I stream isn't for money, right? I'm like Controller. I stream because I love seeing you guys in chat. If you guys weren't here, I literally wouldn't stream, bro. Okay, man, let's go and bump some Young Will, boys. Let's go and bump some Young Will. Who are these degenerates? Marks and Cinemas. Let's go ahead and bump some Will. Hold on, bro. Hold on. We got to run it back, dudes. We got to run it back. Run it back. Hit the replay. Hit the replay. Run it back. Run it back. Hold on. I might have to run it back. We might have to run it back. What's this? Wait, hold on. What's the song called? Lifestyle? We can go and bump that over this really quick. Media and assets. Background music. Oh no, we don't have lifestyle. Do we have Soul Take? Okay, no, we are definitely bumping Soul Take. I refuse to end this stream without bumping some Soul Take. Okay, I just found the project here. We got it. No, it sucks, bro. Barry, I like you. I really do. But you don't know what you're talking about here because Soul Take is an absolute banger. Ever since like adolescence, F it. Whatever the fuck the lyrics are, I have no clue.
As possible.
Like I think I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking lessons, and I'm steady trying to duck all this line depression while I'm dodging exes, buying pipes from Texas, been a zombie since like adolescence. F it, fun stealing out this bitch's fucking purse, and I'm fading out in the checker hearse. Can I put it to my and I fucking let it burst? I wish that I was gone. I think I'm fucking cursed, so I'm just smoking strong and swallowing on purse. So I'm finna sit that purse, smell that purr. I think I feel like her. Jean jacket in a stride shirt. I think I fucking like her. I think I want a wife. Her element as a cocaine, and she gives a good break. Think I love her, might just let my soul take. Ay. Yeah, I might just let my soul take. Yeah, so I might just let my motherfucking soul take. Yeah, ay, ay. Might just let my soul take. Yeah, I might just let my. Don't let things stand in the way. Yeah.
Quickly as possible.
Don't let things stand in the way. Like I think I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking lessons, and I'm steady trying to duck all this line depression while I'm dodging exes, buying pipes from Texas, been a zombie since like adolescence. F it, fun stealing out this bitch's fucking purse, and I'm fading out in the checker hearse. Can I put it to my and I fucking let it burst? I wish that I was gone. I think I'm fucking cursed, so I'm just smoking strong and swallowing on purse. So I'm finna sit that purse, smell that purr. I think I feel like her. Jean jacket in a stride shirt. I think I fucking like her. I think I want a wife. Her element as a cocaine, and she gives a good break. Think I love her, might just let my soul take. Ay. Yeah, I might just let my soul take. Yeah, so I might just let my motherfucking soul take. Yeah, ay, ay. Might just let my soul take. Yeah, I might just let my.
We're going to run it back one more time. One more time. We give no fucks. We're running it back one more time. Hey, like, this is what cinemas and marks look like. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Two peas in the pod. A 43-year-old and a 25-year-old. Let's fucking get it, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. We're running it back one last time. Let's go.
Quickly as possible.
Fredo Banks.
Like I think I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking lessons. I'm steady trying to duck all this fuck line depression while I'm dodging exes, buying packs from Texas. Been a zombie since like adolescence. F it, fuck stealing out this bitch's fucking purse. And I'm fading out, and the trigger hurts. Can I put it to my and I fucking let it burst. I wish that I was gone. I think I'm fucking cursed, so I'm just smoking strong and swallowing on purse. So I finna sit that purse, smoke that purr. I think I feel like her. Jean jacket and a strike shirt. I think I fucking like her. I think I want a wife. Her coming as a cocaine, and she get the good brain. Think I love her, might just let my soul take. Ay. Yeah, I might just let my soul take. Yeah, so I might just let my motherfucking soul take. Yeah, might just let my soul take. Yeah.
All right, man. We're out of here. We're out of here. We're done. We're done. All right, y'all. Peace out, man. Y'all have a great night, okay?